Out on the rocket today. It's very comfortable out. It's about 83 degrees according to the rocket. Past this passing lane, I've got about 3,100 miles on the rocket, and I'm going to do a quickie review of this bike. It's been great. I really enjoy it. I bought it for enjoyment, so I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of it. My one word, if you ask me how to describe it, is it's fun. It could be mild-mannered if you want it to be, but it can also be an animal if you want it to be. So, your choice. It's got 4 riding modes. It's got sport, road, rain, and then rider configured, where you can configure on the electronic display if you want ABS on or traction control and the like, and throttle response. With regard to the power, this is a 3-cylinder, 2.5 liter, about 167 horsepower motorcycle. So if you want to go fast, this thing will take you there in very little time. But it's also well balanced with neutral handling, that you can ride around town, you can ride in traffic. It's easy to maneuver, and as you, if you're paying attention to my channel, know I've got 2 other Indian heavyweights. This being the lightest of the 3, I find it very agile, very easy to maneuver, very easy to do slow speed turns on it. So I find it to be very versatile. I wouldn't mind taking this on a long trip. It's that comfortable. I like the pullback handlebars. This is the GT model. The R model, very similar to this, in that same engine, same chassis and all. But this one gets a windshield, a real windshield, and a passenger sissy bar seat back. This windshield is an add-on, and it's by Madstad, so it's adjustable. It really made a big difference, because I don't think I'd be talking to you, or you'd be hearing me, if I didn't have this windshield on. So it's not that big. I think it's 22 inch by their measurement. It's got some adjustment up and down. And it's got some adjustment with the tilt. I've got the tinted shield, which I wasn't sure about, but I'm glad I did, because there is a lot of reflective glare and heat in the summertime off the Texas roadway, especially a light colored roadway like this. So that's good. I added the CarPurRide Apple CarPlay. It's been fabulous. I listen to tunes through it, and I get my navigation. I have not changed the seat, which is unusual for me. I usually change the seat right away. On my motorcycles, this one turns out to be very comfortable, easy to live with, easy to pop off and on with the key. Of got out front foot positions on pegs. In the center position you have 3, so I chose the center position, which puts my feet out in front of me a little bit. Very comfortable. I can still use the weight of my legs to help weight the bike for different maneuvers. And what else? It's been great. I haven't had any issues. Triumph did replace my fuel tank. I had a blemish about 6 inches long that looked like a long rust spot to me. And even though it took 6 months to get the new tank in, my dealer was great. Bell County Motor Works, Temple, Texas, shout out to them. And they replaced it. This is the chrome edition, so I've got the chrome tank, which to me I really like the looks of, with the red Triumph color in the front. I've kept the original exhaust, which looks the best to me, and it sounds good to me. Some say it's heavy, probably heavier than the slip-ons you might add aftermarket. So far I'm leaving everything stock. I just love everything the way it is. Today I'm doing a ride backwards. Sometimes I take a route that I'm familiar with and do it a lot and just do it backwards. And it's a surprise sometimes to see all the different sights that you don't see going in the other direction. So looking forward to today's ride. The wife is babysitting the grandkids today. It was an overnight deal, so she'll be home about, probably 2 o'clock, so I'd like to be there for her when she gets back. Other than that, I think that's all I got to say, except I'm really enjoying the Triumph. I know they've got a new model called the Rocket 3 Storm Edition, which adds about 15 more horsepower, not miles an hour, but 15 more horsepower power. That's cool, but what can I say? I've got plenty. We'll see you on the next one. What I forgot to mention, and I did want to say this, that this bike also has a fully adjustable suspension, front and rear, rebound dampening, and you can take the harshness out of the suspension while still keeping it sporty. In comparison to my other bikes, the two Indians, there's not much to adjust. The Roadmaster has a rear air shock, which you can add or take away air from, and that's about it. The Challenger, you can adjust the rear spring tension by turning a handle mechanism in the back, but that's about it. The Triumph has front and rear, each individual fork, suspension adjustment, and yeah, as I mentioned, front and rear. So I set it up to my liking right now. It's sporty and comfortable. It's lively, and I'm enjoying it. Catch you on the next one. Bye.